Hey everyone, I have a great realistic fiction for you. This book is called Clean Getaway by Nick Stone. And in our story, we have our main character, Will. He goes by the nickname Scoob. Scoob's spring break trip got canceled, so he's totally bummed. And then Grandma shows up in an RV, a camper. And she's like, come on, we're going on an adventure. So he's like, okay, Dad's not home, doesn't really know about the trip. So he just leaves a note and says, see ya, I'm with Grandma. So Grandma has decided she is white. Her husband was black when he was alive. And they were married back in like the 60s. And she kind of wants to relive a trip they took together back in 1963. And so she has decided she's going to take Scoob along with her on this trip down memory lane here. One of the things she's brought with her is what's called the Green Book. And back in the 50s, 60s, 70s, even when you were traveling down south as a black person, you use the Green Book as a guide for safe places to go where you could stop for gas, get food, stay overnight. But it was a way to travel safely in the South. So Nick's with Grandma. He's having a good time. Grandma's starting to act a little weird. She's avoiding all of his dad's phone calls. She's swapping out license plates on the RV that she's stealing from other cars. So he's a little bit concerned about Grandma and her stability, but he's having a good time. They're checking out some prominent places that were in the civil rights movement: Tulsa, Oklahoma, Montgomery, Alabama. So he's also learning a little bit about the civil rights movement and what people like his grandma and grandpa had to go through. But Grandma is also being kind of weird. So he's having a good time, but he gets to that point where he needs to make a decision. Do I call Dad and let him know all the things that are going on, or do I just kind of see where this goes? So it's a fun story, a little bit of history sprinkled in there, and you should stop by and check it out today.